All right, everyone, how's it going today? We've got a pretty epic matchup to start us off here. We got Padronas versus Markinator 99 here. I am joined in the booth today with Wes Dog. How you doing today, Wes?
I'm doing fantastic so far here, Shicely. Good to see, good and ready to see a good old-fashioned race between two longtime members of the Mario 64 community, and also two very pog commentators.
Now I have to ask Wes, who do you got winning this?
I'm definitely not going to make the prediction while they're both here in the booth. That's just not fair. I love both of these guys tremendously. It's up here
Patronus.
though. Yeah, I think it might be Padronis' favorite because Markinator's just totally playing around on top of the castle right now. Yeah, we did actually get a last-minute replacement here for Markinator over at Laysauce. So, Mark, I'll ask you this question. How are you feeling coming into this absolutely stone cold into a 70-star match?
I'm feeling a little unprepared, I'll be honest. But I've been playing Mario a lot, and I feel good about my gameplay, so I think it'll work out. Feeling okay about that. Just 70 star itself, I've been doing 120. Be a little iffy.
All right, we're now rejoined by Padronis. How are you feeling coming into this match, Padronis? You've been warming up here for at least the last hour. You feeling good and ready to go?
Good.
And Padronis is gone.
Markinator, did you just do OG Cannon, Wes?
Yes.
Just how are you feeling coming into the race? You did say you were a little bit nervous, at least originally going up against Brett, but with now Markinator, have the thoughts changed a little bit, or are you just at least feeling good and warmed up coming into this?
Not really. I think Mark and Laysauce are pretty similarly good, and I think it'll be a close one. Mark didn't know, this was coming, so I did do a 70 race yesterday to kind of get back in the swing of things. So I feel pretty ready.
And your guys' race will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, Tails.
Oh my gosh.
Good call by Shicely. And yes, guys, just a reminder, this is not the start of the 70-star Open. This is just a fun little exhibition match here, hosted by Saren and the boys at the CoolCatGang. I was going to say 13 flats this morning, but that was his PB. I'm going to guess 12-9.
12-9? 12-7.
Ooh. Oh, Markinator.
Markinator does Womps. Interesting.
Despite how easy all the stars may look, it becomes the speedrunner's mentality to get early game so perfectly
blue
down
coin.
As Markinator missing a second blue coin, unfortunately. That time, unfortunately, not falling down, but yeah, missing that blue coin originally off the chronoplane on the edge is going to cost him a little bit of time.
All right, Markinator now heading over to slide. What's your prediction for Markinator's 2 slides here, as we're going to see both?
Combined, I'd say his slide times will combine for a 25.4. I'm not going to say the individual slide times, but they will add up to a 25.4. Actually, 25.5.
25.5. All right, and Padronis' second slide. What's your prediction for that one?
He got a 12.7 the first go around. His Markinator comes in with a 12.7. I'll say Padronis will dazzle us all again and get a 12.7 again. 12.8 from Padronis. Yeah, unfortunately not able to get that 12.5. Was a little far to the right. This one looking good for Markinator, 12.7. So it looks like original prediction was correct, actually. 25.4. Commentator giving doubt, but Markinator looking to shut me down and shut me up 0.1 seconds at a time. You love to see it. Reading is very difficult, especially early in the morning, as Padronis, unfortunately, getting to the save and quit before he can get into Dark World. That's going to allow Markinator some room to catch up here as he's been getting these red coins. Honestly, of all the places one could save and quit, Shicely, aside from getting Fire Sea, that has got to be the best place to do it. You're already in the lobby of the castle. You just have to get to Dark World, so with being the farthest entry point or the closest entry point back into the castle, that honestly, if there was going to be a place for Padronis to save and quit, that was ideal.
Markinator right on the tail of Padronis now.
Shicely, are you at least down with the sickness of the runs that you're seeing so far here?
I was about to say yes, and then I saw Padronis miss the Bowser throw. So that will put Markinator in the lead.
Unfortunately, both of these runners only being a 48 and 49 level, we weren't going to be seeing any island hops, unfortunately. I don't think outside of any LTA event, I've seen anybody go for island hop in a race format other than Schnoz 64. So one of these days, perhaps we'll get to see some swag points busted out, but good island stars from both these guys.
Siren said he had went for it and made a complete fool of himself.
Oh, Markinator taking a spill in CCM as Badronis not able to dive into the star himself. That death in Cool Mountain has allowed Badronis to retake the lead, but honestly, only it's 10 to 15 seconds, maybe 15 to 20 seconds separating these two guys still so far. Pretty good start to this race. Oh, actually, yeah, Badronis deciding to go for Atom Pass here in his CCM slide. I forgot he did this during his PB. He will elect to get the blue coins and the safety red coin. So then he'll proceed to go for slide skip as we see Markinator go for the typical slide route, but most of his attention was focused on DDD and the upstairs segment. So maybe that's where it'll really come to play as Badronis getting a very questionable hit on that boo. Is he able to get up that ramp? Okay. Whew.
Is an oldie term. Am I not that old in this community? Is 6 years not old?
Apparently our age is being shown here in the chat. Unfortunately, as Badronis missing MIPS. Oh, getting duked yet again, trying to draw him to the left, but at least getting him towards SSL. All right. Is able to get him in front of the stage spawn, but Markinator gets a quick grab on MIPS. Oh, trying to go for the punch grab, but couldn't get it, but at least gets him in front of SSL and does get the quick grab as well, not having to go around more times.
And
Badronis takes MIPS with him.
Carries MIPS into SSL here. That's what you like to see.
Taking
And
MIPS.
Markinator doing the exact same thing.
Both of them taking MIPS through the portal of doom, absolutely disintegrating in the process to SSL as Badronis failing pillarless and takes the death, going for the pyramid backup. This gives Markinator a chance to catch back up if he can get pillarless.
I can't tell if that's my screen size. Is that a small bomb?
I would have thought that was medium bomb, but yep, medium bomb according to Devious and Zenry in the chat.
This is not looking good for Badronis here. He needs to get pillarless this time around. See a Tama plus from Badronis here, which expect nothing less from a top runner. Oh! This is unfortunate from Badronis. This is not a stage you want to see a meltdown in. He's electing to just avoid pillarless, and he's going to add a star to one of these stages here. I'm very curious to see which star he's going to go for, because doing all the stars here in Lethal Lava Land will only render him with 29. He is going to do 100 coins.
There we go. Devious DD in the chat, straight up calling it out. Badronis looking to back it up with 100 coins. How these guys are able to just barely scrape the edge of the chest and get the hitbox going is well beyond me. Not to mention lag reduction, a very unspoken art of running on the console. Does look like Shicely, you are correct. The way his camera's lined up, he will be opting to go for the back sub approach as Markinator connects with just a little room to spare on the lava boost cycle. Enough about the Falcon. We need to see some other speedy birds here in the chat. Badronis having a little bit of a rough start here to his Fire Seed, dealing with the lag, as Shicely did point out in the beginning. Going to be missing on a lava boost cycle, so waiting for normal cycle as Markinator absolutely on cruise control right now as he gets into Wet Dry World.
Yeah, that Skeeter can be pretty annoying most days.
Oh my goodness! Oh no, Badronis!
Yeet.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Thankfully in an invisibility state to avoid the fire. Oh!
I was waiting for that fire to burn him, honestly. I thought he wasn't going to be able to get up before the iframes kicked in.
So it looks like these guys are going to basically be a THI completely separate of one another, as Markinator is wrapping up Tiny Huge Island with the Piranha Plants. Okay, there we go. He was having a hard time getting that fifth one to spawn there, but finally does, collecting the star as Badronis is getting the warp star. Badronis really out of his flow state right now. Unfortunately, his Markinator still on cruise control, an entire Snowman's Land plus basement stars ahead of Badronis at this rate, as he did get the punch grab on the MIPS, which he wasn't able to do the first go around. Getting the furthest possible ledge grab for grabbing onto the head there. Good job by Badronis. Markinator struggling to get the triple jump off of the box. Does get a go around. I honestly thought the camera angle might have been a little too questionable there, but good on Markinator for backing that up. Chat completely losing their minds over fish in the chat. We are now definitely an aquatic themed chat here. Cool cat gang, more like cool fish gang. Am I right? I'm cringe. All All right, Markinator now an entire HMC ahead of Padronis. The race is still pretty much his to lose at this point, as he now makes his way into Rainbow Ride. We have seen crazier things in the Mario 64 community. It all honestly will come down to, well, TTC 100s or Lakitu bounce here in Rainbow Ride. Let's see how Markinator does as he sets up for it right now. Going for the side flip approach.
Yeah, like two bounce. Probably, it's one of those strats where it's just like, it's easy, but it's hard.
Easy to understand, very difficult to execute. We still see many high-level runners struggle to get it consistently, even at the highest of levels, on the edge of the platform. If you angle it just properly, you're able to get the triple jump off of the very tip of Lakitu, and the entire community got on board, and it's since been coined as such.
I'll leave it up to GTM and not getting the invisible wall there. I know there is one. I seen it hit, I believe, last night.
Markinator still on cruise control here in the TikTok clock. Now I do not believe he talked to Toad after leaving Rainbow Ride, so he's just now 1 star away from closing out the clock, as unfortunately Padronis just continues to get the minor mishaps piling on top of one another.
Still don't know how he managed to pull that off.
Oh, Markinator taking a spill off the triple jump dive, but still has the comfortable 3-star lead over Padronis. He can't afford to make a mistake or two like that. We'll see how he's able to shake this one off as Padronis continues to navigate through the clock.
And I'm interested, standing left side, moving left, or moving right. Looks like it's going to be moving right side.
Oh, unfortunately.
Well, that was the goal.
Yeah. Didn't even know Markinator knew. Moving right side as he gets the 0-framed collision on the farthest left side of the wall there, taking a tumble down below, having to go redo this again. Wonder if he's going to grab some coins along the way. So if that happens again, he might be taking another death here in bits. Let's see if he's able to survive through this one. Going for moving right side. Padronis is now out of the clock and talking to Toad for the 70th star. It is getting closer as Markinator is now going to just back this up and go for the safety pull.
Meant to triple jump on that second to last block there.
All right, so Markinator in the pipe as Padronis has just now entered Bowser in the Sky. Possibility still lies there for Padronis to make a catch-up, but we're going to need to see some missed throws in order for that to be a possibility. Let's see if Markinator can close this one out as he grabs for the tail. That's one. Oh, Markinator going for the squeaks approach and doing palm spins off the OEM control. Oh no, off the Hori controller, but that's another missed throw as Padronis is now getting into the pipe.
Markinator can only, I think, miss 2 more throws here. But he will not miss it and does clutch out the win here.
Markinator being a man of the people and able to throw for content to make this run much closer here. You'll love to see it, closing out here with a 52-25 final time on the clock as we see Padronis connect for the 3rd and final spin, still bringing this to within about 30 seconds between these guys.
Both making some pretty large mistakes on both parts. However, Markinator did not lose the lead at any point in time after gaining it back in Womp's Fortress.
I don't know about Womp's Fortress. I think it was SSL that was the turning point, but now we've got them both in here. We can talk to them exclusively. Markinator, congratulations on the win there. You're able to take the lead in Shifting Sandland and get on cruise control, but it looks like you experienced a little bit of a meltdown there in Bowser in the Skies. I'm now seeing some sweaty pits make their appearance here on the camera. So is it safe to say you were nervous throughout this race?
Yeah, very much so. I haven't run 70 in a long time. I was just focusing on the stars. I messed up a lot of the castle movements a little bit. But yeah, bits, that movement to get up those wind blocks, like if you haven't practiced those, it's very, very hard. And I haven't touched them in a long time. So I was trying to do the normal movements. Nothing was going right. So I was just like, screw it. I'm taking the pull. That's my normal movement in 120. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, that meltdown. It was something though.
And unfortunately, speaking of meltdowns, we do have Padronis in here. Padronis What was your
Hi.
mindset for the rest of the run? Hello there. After the pillarless meltdown we saw there in SSL.
Uh, my mindset was it didn't make me like that tilted, but it was just like I just realized like I've been like really unfocused. Like I started off the run pretty well, and then I think at some point I kind of relaxed too much, and then started doing a whole bunch of dumb. So I think SSL was basically like just completely zoned out.
I did also want to ask this. I've never seen anybody back up a missed pillarless star with 100 coins in Lethal Lava Land. You normally see people, or at least in my experience, I've seen people normally go for HMC early before 100 coins in LLL. Where was the turning point for you where you realized, yeah, forget this, we're just going to totally get 100 coins in LLL?
I mean, that's always what I would do if I couldn't get plus, but I'm like I'm gonna have to get the 4 pillars now, starting from the Talon area, and I'm like, this isn't working.
LLL 100 is like probably the backup for a 120 star runner because then you don't have
Also
to do
just fun.
lava boost.
That is true. Yeah, honestly, LL 100 went pretty well, I think.
Do you feel like the friendship is still intact after this race?
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. No, we were actually talking up until like basement, and then we both kind of just focused up and got quiet. I actually am somebody who doesn't even keep up with the race. Like I'll peek in at Fire Sea and upstairs maybe, but
Oh yeah, I didn't check.
but
the
I
stream
don't
at
like
all.
knowing where my opponent is like at all. I just have to play the game. But it was good for the start. I liked it.
Glad to see the camaraderie alive and well here in the race format. Guys, we hope you enjoyed the race here on CoolCatGang. Make sure to go follow both Badronus and Markinator_99 on their respective Twitch channels if you haven't already. Badronus, an extremely high-leveled 120 runner and a high-level 70-star runner, and Markinator, a budding content creator machine who just released their world record video breakdown on Bass Hunter 64. Perhaps can see more gems like that come out of the woodworks. And of course, if you liked hearing some of the voices you heard here in the booth, you can follow Shicely and that other dude here on the links provided by Saren. Thank you, Saren.
Thanks for problems.
Yeah, thank you, GG's, Badro, and good luck to the future runners.
All right. Yep, guys, coming up now, we have